Hello everyone, and welcome back to Sonic Heroes for the GameCube, and in this one we're going to be finishing off Team Chaotix by taking on Egg Fleet, Final Fortress, and fighting the final boss, as per usual.
You fools must all have a death wish. Witness this invincible battleship, built by the hands of a genius. Its power, unmatched throughout the universe.
Once we start a job, we finish the job. That's the policy. We're Team Chaotix.
Yep, this is one that involves a bit of Metal Gear Solid / stealth side of things, where basically we have to become SBO and try to not get detected by the enemies. My advice really is to turn invisible and then destroy them, you know, while being invisible as SBO. As you could get like detected once by the enemies, you have to start all over again, and it can be frustrating, this one. I actually redid this one a lot because there was some really annoying areas, you know, where you have to become invisible and you don't even know it or so. So what I can suggest is turn invisible on like every single bit, you know, and try to take the higher routes and not get detected or get hit. But one thing that's annoying is when you home and attack on those enemies, depending on where you home and attack them, sometimes you'll hit the spikes and take a hit. And when you take a hit, you know, you become visible and your other teammates appear. Therefore, you get detected, and it's really freaking annoying. So, luckily, you know, the whole mission itself is not that long for trying to get to the end. But, oh boy, you know, it's just the whole turning invisible side of things on and off, which can be annoying or so, you know. It's not like, say, the iron boots, using them like in the water temple on Ocarina of Time or anything, because honestly I find that a bit over the top also, since a lot of people found that really freaking frustrating. I thought it was somewhat annoying, but I didn't think it was like the worst thing ever if you ask me, but even still, you know, it's not really at that sort of level. But oh boy, you know, just I don't really like it per se. It's not as bad as like the mission before in Mystic Mansion where we had to take out all those lanterns, but you know, they could have done better with this as well, really. Because, like I said, if you're a person like me who wants to get all A ranks, you have to, like, not get detected once. It's not so bad if you're not going for all A ranks, because if you get detected, you just restart from the last checkpoint you were at, and then you just carry on. But if you're getting on an A rank, you have to do, basically, a run to the very end without getting seen once, and they are located in annoying areas. Like these bits right here, I swear, are pretty programmed terribly, because sometimes I'll float over the top, but then they'll still see me. Like, I had to redo this mission, like, I swear, for the 8th or 9th time trying to do this. In fact, I've still got some of the footage present where I had to redo some of the crap going on, because it just frustrated me to hell, you know? Especially the mission after this, because the mission after this, in my opinion, guys, is hell for people who want to get all A ranks in the game. It is so ridiculous what you have to do to get the A rank. Believe me, I had to do a lot of experimentation in that to try and get the A rank on that one, because it was just frustrating. It's not one that you can easily get the A rank. It's the hardest A rank to get, in my opinion, because it just requires so much memorization and pattern and such precise stuff in order to get it, you know? The normal mission is not that bad, really, for a final mission, but it's just the A rank one. Oh boy, it's annoying. Oddly enough, if you use a Team Blast, while you are in sight, you don't really get spotted, since it's a Team Blast and it's an animation, and I guess nothing happens, really. Also, I don't know why I really bothered with that Team Blast right there, because there's no need. I could have just got to the very end, since the goal ring is literally just past here. Like I said, it's quite a short mission on its own right, but just annoying to do in general, just through trying not to get detected and things, you know? But, yeah, that's it pretty much. That's Egg Fleet, and now we're gonna go on to Final Fortress, which has the worst A-rank mission in existence. Oh my god. Seriously, I did not enjoy this A-rank at all also. And you have to follow exactly what I do, okay? Exactly what I do, because it's just rubbish.
Impossible feat! Ultimate ninja power.
But at least SBO is happy that we got an A rank on this, so that's all fine by me. And this marks our 62nd end play. I was going to say 62th. That wouldn't have been the right one. And now we begin. Find the keys to the cell where the client is locked up.
So far, so good. Here's your first
will rescue me. There are a total of 5 keys. Good luck.
You know, it's starting to make a bit of sense who's the guy behind the transceiver right there, but yes, like you said, we have to find 5 keys. And playing through this normally is not that bad, since I believe on the extra mission there are 10 keys. It's pretty much double on the extra missions I've noticed for Team Chaotix, so you get a lot of chances if you miss a couple of them or so. But if you want the A rank, like me, you have to follow exactly what I do here, okay? Like, you want to get this key right over here, but you don't want to take the flower, okay? You want to fall down and then get this Team Blaster, so, because the thing that's annoying is while you do have to be quick on this, you also need a high score in the first place before actually clearing it fast, because even if you just blaze through this stage, you know, and get all the keys really fast, it's still not enough to get the A rank. You will literally get like a C. I'm serious. Like, through my first time playing this while recording this LP, because I thought, oh, okay, this mission, this won't be so bad. It was difficult, because even through beating this and finding the quickest route to get the keys, I still got like a C rank. Seriously, not even a B, because the score you need to get on this is like 60,000, I think, you know, and for a mission where you just collect 5 keys, that's pretty ridiculous if you ask me. Not like, say, Team Dark or so, where you have to get 90,000 points on Ocean Palace, which is the 2nd level in the game, and it's absolutely ridiculous or so. It's not like that, but, you know, just follow the route I am taking here exactly. If you do not follow this route exactly, you will not get the A rank, because I have tried many other ways and it's just ridiculous, you know. Where even if you screw up once, like if you take a hit or so, or you know, you're not just the slightest bit faster, or your characters aren't leveled up at the right levels, you just lost your chance of getting the A rank, you know. Oh god, it's just hell. What can I say? I believe there are some keys also that I have to miss out, because of just the way they're laid out. It's not enough to get you enough points in the first place in order so that, you know, when you clear the mission, it's just frustrating, you know, pretty much. Because when you get this key right here, what you have to do then is go down these grinding segments and stuff like that. But it's just the fact that, you know, some areas you have to miss out. Like, you probably didn't notice the area, but you know the key that I got when I was ascending up the poles and going up the fans back there? You literally can get another key that's right above you, but I had to miss that one out, because even if I got that one, by the time I got the last key, you know, the points won't be enough in order to get the A rank with the time bonus. Oh my god, I know I'm going on about it a lot, but I'm just trying to remind you, like, seriously, this is what you have to do in order to get it. There is a key down there, by the way, I believe, in that bit down there, but you can't get that one, because again, it's not enough. I'm only at 21,000 points, you know, and you have to beat the stage in under 5 minutes or so whilst having a high score. It's ridiculous! You know, I spent a while in this one trying to do it in order to get the A rank, because I just had to redo this mission a lot. That was my thing when it came to recording Team Chaotix in general, which was, while, you know, like Egg Fleet was annoying also, I had to redo it a lot. I also had to redo this one a lot as well, and it was annoying because this is like the last mission out of all the teams, and then after that's the last story, so I was just hoping it'll be nice and quick and stuff like that, but sadly not. Also, one thing I'd recommend really is if you just throw Thundershoot at this robot, so it kind of builds up your Team Blast anyway, because taking it out takes a hell of a long time, and that's another reason why it's annoying to get the A rank, because you have to take out this freaking robot right here. And if you don't have a Team Blast, that can sometimes screw you up, where I suppose if you have it at the ready, you're somewhat good. But, you know, you just have to build it up quick. You have to be quick on this and also get like, the keys at the same time. This is literally a speedrun, if you ask me, what I am doing right here, because I am ignoring stuff. I am trying to be quick, you know. I am finding tactics now for trying to be quick. That is just how broken this is. Also, there's a key right down there, but again, you can't get that because you have to kill these enemies first and level up your characters, because I believe all your characters have to be practically level 3 as far as I'm aware in order to get the A rank, because while you are getting leveled up, you know, your level up counts towards your character's final score. So just grab the final level up. All my characters are leveled up right here, and that's the end of the mission. It is ridiculous for the routes that you have to take in order to get that final satisfying rank. But still. Also, look at this, okay? Time bonus was like 20,000 points or so, and look how close I was. Don't forget, I need like over 60,000 points in order to get this, or at least 65, I think it is. And look at that, 65,220, so I just barely scraped it. Even for all that, you know, it's just hell. It's just hell getting that, man. What can I say?
Looks like we're in a jam, boys.
Evil must die. Beware my ninja power.
Enough of this! SBL Charlie Victor! Time to meet your maker!
Bring it on!
I'll show you what real evil is!
Okay, here we go. Taking on the Egg Emperor for the last time. And this is one where I actually don't defeat him on the first platform, because of all the other teams, you know, I took down the Egg Emperor pretty quick on that platform in the distance over there. But Team Chaotix, because of like the layout and things, it didn't really give me a lot of chances in order to take him out on just the first platform. So, you know, that's... You have to be on the second platform in order to get this guy down, really, as I can't really be fast enough for that, unfortunately. But that's just to show that, you know, even if you are on the second platform, you can still get the A rank pretty easily, because while I do take him out fast in the other team, with the other teams, you don't really have to take him out that fast to begin with. You know, the time you get to get the A rank on this is pretty... it shows you a lot of mercy, what can I say? Especially compared to the other mission before. My god, I hate that mission. Okay. Because you'll notice right here, even though I use the Team Blast also, you know, I am draining his health, but it's not really enough. And this just shows off, you know, the fact that he does fly away. Like, at a certain point when you're trying to hit him, he does fly away to begin with, and then you just have to catch up with him and try to not die. One thing I would suggest, though, is wait for him to shoot those bits over there, and then ascend up the pole. Because otherwise, what happens is he will shoot them, and while you're swinging up the pole, you are likely to take a hit, and sometimes that can send you to your doom. That can be annoying to a lot of people, since sometimes they think, what? I was going up the pole, that's not fair. I suppose, but after a while that you kind of get used to the fact that when he swings them, you kind of have to wait for him to do it to begin with, and then decide to swing up the pole, otherwise it's not really going to work. What can I say? Also, that's Team Blast right there, so did I use it on this bit? I actually can't remember. I know, though, that I nearly died on that bit, because he sends so much stuff at you, it's completely ridiculous. I swear, in places, it's a bit more difficult compared to Team Dark. Especially when you take out half the cannons as well, like that. But, there you go. Also, after taking a hit as well with 0 rings, it'll be funny if I actually died on that bit. And that's Egg Emperor for the last time, as well as the end of Team Chaotix. Not a bad gameplay style, really. It's kind of a different change of pace with missions.
Alright, our work is done!
Yep, and my work is done, because now I'm on the last story. And, what we're going to see from now on is pretty much the same with the other teams, where they're going to show us the final cutscene, and, you know, the ending as well, with the theme song to Team Chaotix, which is really cool as well. I've got to show that off with the volume turned right up, because, it's really good. A lot of people like it. Personally, my favourite one is, surprisingly, Team Rose's, Follow Me. I don't know why, I like that one. I have a guilty pleasure. But I just want to reflect a bit of a while on Team Chaotix and just all the teams in general. It's kind of a cool mechanic, I suppose. I mean, I like the idea of switching between teams. You know, like, you play as Knuckles as the power type and Tails as the flight type, and Sonic as the speed type, and it applies the same to the other teams. But it's a real pain, you know, the fact that you need to play as every team in order to get to the last story. Like, why not just make it one team, you know, or even make, you know, all the teams now have different levels and different things to go through. I mean, they did it with Sonic Adventure 2. You know, you had the hero story and the dark story. The hero story was going through City Escape and stuff like that, you know. Shadow, while he did have the same gameplay elements as Sonic, they were different levels, because Shadow had Radical Highway, White Jungle, Sky Canyon? Skyrail. Yeah, I think it was Skyrail. I can't remember. It's been a while since I played Sonic Adventure 2. I need to get back to that at some point. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, they could have done a lot better with the whole team side of things, because I suppose I'm personally not too bad of it, really, but I wouldn't really see myself doing this again, you know? If I'm going to play Sonic Heroes in my spare time, I'm going to boot up my completed save file and just play through one of the teams that I want. I'm not going to go through every single team from the very beginning because it's just annoying to do and stuff like that, you know. But Team Chaotix is pretty much just an example of the different changes that they've thrown into the game. Some of them I like, some of them I hate. Like, I don't like the Mystic Mansions taking out the Candles mission. I'm not particularly too fond of the mission in Power Plant where you have to take out so many enemies, but it's not as bad as people make it out to be, what can I say? Because some people, like I said before, find this just utter hell and they think it's the worst thing ever. I don't think it's the worst thing ever, I just think it could have been improved. But it's still pretty good, you know? Team Chaotix, though, like, isn't my least favourite in the game. It probably has to be Team Dark I'm gonna go with or so. Mainly because just the levels feel too long in places. I get that it's more difficult and more challenging, but it's not as balanced because half the levels are really long to get through and it's a pain for people like me who are complete nerds and want to get all A ranks because we have no life. But either way, that's the end of this part of Team Chaotix. Enjoy the final cutscene as well as the theme song to Team Chaotix. And I'll see you in the final story, which will be the grand finale of this game. We're actually there now.
Guess it was a fake after all.
What do you mean, after all?
We're here to save you. Dr. Eggman, I presume.
What's going on?
What's up?
You knew it was me all along, didn't you?
It's all part of being a good detective.
Were we fooled that easily?
You're rotten!
Hey, hold on, you guys. It's no trick, and besides, I plan on paying you. You'll be rewarded handsomely for helping me. As soon as I conquer the world, I will pay you.
Some nerve promising what you ain't got.
We've been had. Just wait a minute. Just listen to me.
Take this, you bad man!
But now you never manage, boy, you be brain damaged just to think that you could get away.
Defeat Last Evil.
That should be a meme.